Good morning, everybody, and what a spectacular morning it is already here on Djuma Private Game Reserve in the Sabi Sands in South Africa with a beautiful sunrise as always. My name is Ben. On camera, I've got Mpo, and we are out in Wendy. And our plan is to go and see whether Tortoise Pan is still around. I don't think he will be. There wasn't much food left, but we will go and chance our arm regardless. Well, everybody, here we go. Tortoise Pan was where we had hoped Tortoise Pan would be, or there or thereabouts. Fortunately, he is very close to where he was yesterday. Nice big male leopard here that we call Tortoise Pan, who spends a lot of time west of us, but he's been here for about a week, we think. I know Cedric bumped into him just after drive about 4 or 5 days ago, and then we couldn't find him anywhere. And then, well, yesterday morning we had him, and we found him with what was left of a male impala up a tree, but he'd obviously been here for a couple of days because there's very little left. And I thought he was going to leave when we had him this morning because he started to disappear off into the bushes, but evidently he came back. And what an absolute treat to see him again. We were just commenting on how big he's got. He's got a very full belly at the moment, you can see, but he is a really beautiful cat.
We've managed to find these beautiful 3 male cheetahs. One of the guides has joined us on the sighting. And look at this. This is just a perfect sighting. Look at this. Incredible. Okay, let's watch them a moment. It does seem like they are looking around for prey. They are walking towards us. So I'm just going to make sure that we do maintain 15 meters from these cheetah. If they do walk towards us, I'll just start up and just give them some space. Wow. These morning safaris is always a gamble in a sense that, we know where the last known position of these cheetahs were yesterday. But now that was yesterday afternoon, and a lot can happen in the night. So when you come to those areas where they were last seen, it's always a gamble because they could have completely gone into a whole different area of the game reserve. As all of you have noticed, that these cheetahs are very well explored. So they could move far distances at any time. But this morning really panned out. I know a lot of the safari trucks, they decided they're not going to come out this way because of the coldness of the morning. We took a chance, we came out here, and we are rewarded with a beautiful view. Oh, that one's scratching on the tree, look there. Busy sharpening the claws. Much like your cat does on the couch. Always one of those feelings when you hear a cat clawing the couch and you realize, oh, the couch is not doing so well. They might even pounce each other, yeah? So, so we just have a question from our good friend Jordan, one of the directors out in the mission control room. So Jordan, a tree like this, no, it's too vertical, this tree. But cheetahs have been known to climb trees, vertical trees that are not too high off the ground, just to get a vantage. And sometimes even lie in the tree. They don't take carcasses up in the trees or anything like that. But if they feel that they've seen prey somewhere and they want to have a better look, what they do is they climb on top of these broken down trees, or if some of the branches are close to the ground, they'll actually climb to that branch and just have a good look.
Yes, I found the black dam males. They're these male lions. I've got the one here. The way we got them is actually they were chasing buffalo. Okay, the one is just going to go lie down there. The other one has just went past. Alright, I've got a better position here. Alright, well, we're going to just wait for the other. Looks like the other male might be coming back as well. We've got the younger one, of course, the one with a bit of a mohawk. I think the male's about now 4.5, I think 5 years old. So I had the information the other day when we found them, but as I said, all my ducks have disappeared. But you can just, I'm putting a rough estimate just by the size of them, of course, being territorial, just starting to create a territory of their own. Alright, the other one is slowly making his way back here.
Yeah, well, what a redonkulous morning it's turning out to be. We've had Tortoise Pan, we've had some hyenas, Cedric's had the black dam mouse, and now we have got the Talamati breakaways. They are up close to our access road in the northwestern corner, close to Sandy Patch, the area known as the sandy patch. And as far as I know, everybody is accounted for. Now, I believe, not that we've seen him yet, but our little fluff ball is somewhere in that pile of lions over there. We haven't seen him yet, but somebody did say that they did see him. S8 is also here as well, but he's lying flat in the grass behind the rest of this group. I'm sure we will go and try and get a better visual of him at some point during this morning, but for now, what a fabulous catch and packed morning that it has been. Okay, well, there's our little baby cubby. You could just kind of see fluff, really. It's a little ball of fluff at the moment. Fast asleep, he's had a good drink, and now seems to be lying sort of half across mum's back leg, half across a brother. But everybody's got legs and limbs draped over each other. And we have this very much a pile of lions here, but this little one is out for the count now, I think. It's got a nice full belly of milk and enjoying some of the little sunlight that we are seeing. For the first time this morning, it's actually beginning to peek through the clouds a little bit. I've shed one layer, and I'm sure the other one will be forthcoming.
We are back here at Ndlovu Dam, right at the Pridelands camp, with a couple of thirsty elephant bulls coming in to quench their thirst. I think the bull that is sort of centre frame there might actually, yeah, it is. It's the short trunk bull. So he's a bull we've been seeing around the camp quite a lot lately. He's missing sort of the first quarter to maybe the first fifth of his trunk. How he lost that exactly, we don't know. It could have been a number of things. It's a very old injury. Perhaps a wire snare, perhaps a hyena. But yeah, it seems like he's sort of managed with it for a very long time. Perhaps it happened when he was quite young. He has been a bit of a troublemaker around camp, snapping tent lines and coming very, very close. But that is sort of the deal. If your camp doesn't have a fence, the elephants are going to come in.
There's a massive hole in the road. All right, so this is actually made by aardvark, and those little lines there is actually the tail mark of the aardvark. It was probably done a couple of nights ago. It's very interesting that they come this way. Definitely an area to come along here with a spotlight at night, and we'll see if we can't find aardvark, because at least one seems to be roaming around here. Just lovely. A little bit of tracks and signs, that's what we call it. Track and signs. Sometimes, you know, it's not always got to do with a footprint, but also diggings and scratchings and things like that. It's all considered sign. And another word for sign that we use is spoor, S-P-O-O-R. Brilliant. Wow, it has been a spectacular morning, especially from here from Amakhala. We've had a good morning this morning, and we hope you've all enjoyed it. And we just want to say thank you very much for being a part of our adventures. Now, we will be out this afternoon for the sunset safari, and so you will see myself and Igor out here in the Eastern Cape. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and we will see you this afternoon. Cheerio, everybody.